Hi everyone! Welcome back to Subtle Looks. Today is going to be a quick tutorial on how to apply eyeliner. I have two different techniques, one for beginner level and the other is for an intermediate / advanced level. And I know that this might be challenging or intimidating to a lot of people. I myself have struggled with applying eyeliner, and so I just wanted to show you what I've learned so far, and hopefully it'll make this process a lot more easier for you. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so this is the product list for the beginner technique. We have the NYX retractable eyeliner in brown, and this is something I recommend for beginners because it has a sturdy applicator and it's easy to clean up mistakes. And then we're going to use the Pixi by Petra Eye Define Waterline to tightline, and it's very pigmented so it can fill out your lash line, but it can transfer into your lower lash line. And then for an optional, we have matching eyeshadow to set the eyeliner. So we'll start with curling our eyelashes, and with your curled lashes it'll help you determine where to draw your wing and decide what angle is most complementary to your eye shape. So now we're starting with tightlining, and we're using the Pixi by Petra Eye Define Waterline. I'm just gonna run this across my lash line. I know a lot of people use the liquid eyeliner or even the brush eyeliner for this, but I just don't trust it around my eyes because it tends to bleed into it. So using a pencil is it's an easier way to get the tightlining look without bleeding into your eyes. And as you can see, this gives you a more defined and dramatic look as to the eyes that I haven't tightlined. So when I tightline this eye and do the same thing, just running it along my lash line. I totally recommend this technique for those with monolid or those with small lid space because it can give you an illusion that you're wearing eyeliner without taking up lid space. To start our beginner's technique, we're going to use the NYX retractable eyeliner. I have this in brown because this is the color I use for every day, and you can see that the applicator is very sturdy, so it'll give you a lot of control. And this pencil itself is very pigmented, so you're not really losing out on any color if you were to choose to use this over liquid liner or a brush tip liner. And we're going to start by positioning our mirror underneath us so that we're looking down as we are applying our eyeliner. I recommend this for those with small lid space or monolids, just so that you can keep your eyes open as you're applying your eyeliner. And I usually start at the center where my pupil is and move towards the outer corner. And as you can see, I'm kind of lifting it and opening my eyes just to check where that line is going, because you can see that I'm drawing a straight line, where if I were to open my eyes it would be curved. And then I usually stop right at the end of my eyebrows, and then I will draw the connecting line right at the ends of my lashes. I usually draw it lower, right at the outer corner where my lash line and my lower lash line meet, but I found out it was too low for me and it didn't really complement my eye shape, so now I draw it a little bit higher. And I'm stopping at the ends of my eyebrow because I want my liner to fit within my frames when I wear glasses. And I know that if I were to draw my eyeliner towards the end of my eyebrows, it would fit within my frame and won't be cut off by it. And then now I'm just drawing smaller lines towards the inner corner of my eye because I find that if I were to stare ahead, not much of the eyeliner would show, so I'm just doing it so I'm just drawing smaller lines towards the inner corner, almost like I was tightlining. Pencil is very forgivable because if I were to make a mistake, all I had to do is wipe it off with my finger, and that's why I recommend it for beginners. That way you don't have to redo your entire face makeup just because you messed up your eyeliner. And I'm just gonna complete this out by tapering in the last couple of dashes towards the inner corner of my eye. I am going to use the ColourPop Q8F palette. Using an angled brush, I am going to apply the color Mischief into my eyeliner to set it so that it won't smear for the rest of the day. So this is the finished look for the beginner technique using the NYX Retractable Eyeliner in brown. So for the products for the intermediate and / advanced technique, I recommend the NYX Epic Liner in black, and I like this because of the flexible brush tip. Because of that, it gives you different line thickness and is very pigmented and long lasting. And then we're also going to use the Pixi by Petra to tight line as well. Alright, so for those who are more intermediate or advanced, I recommend starting off the same way using the Pixi by Petra Eye Define Waterline to tight line both eyes, and then we're going to use the Epic Ink Liner. This tip is very flexible, giving you both thin and thick lines, but it can be also very hard to control. So this definitely takes practice. And I'm starting at the middle and I'm drawing out my lines. But as you can see, I'm using the very fine tip to draw my lines and then filling in later with the broader section of the brush tip. One eye has a longer crease than the other. So another tip, I would recommend just trying to match your eyeliner as close as you can to each other, but also make sure that it is more complementary to the eye that you're working on, as opposed to trying to make them look exactly like each other, because you're gonna have a really hard time trying to make them look similar because your eyes themselves don't look similar. This is the finished product, and as you can see, even though I drew two different lines in a way, they don't look that mismatched with each other. So that's what I have so far for you, and thank you for watching.